How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. This video is being based around my strategies and what's worked for me recently. I've got a lot of questions recently about what my strats are, even from the people from the Henrik video where I did a breakdown on his on strategies and stuff like that. I've got a lot of questions about what my strats are, what I think are the best in the game. And so I'm gonna kind of break that down for this video for you guys. If you guys are just hearing about this video that I was just talking about here, I did make a video with Henrik explaining what each strategy does, and kind of helps you guys build your strats and how you play. I'd really recommend it if you guys are trying to get better and you guys are trying to learn more about strategies. So I will leave a link to that in the description down below. If you guys want to go check that out, that'd be much appreciated. So here are the strategies that I've been using recently. At the time of this recording, these are the strats, but I'm just letting you guys know I change these all the time, like it's crazy. Mid game, like after, sometimes if I lose, I feel like this isn't working for me, I'll change it up. This is what's been working recently for me, but still, like, I could totally see myself switching it up a little bit. But this is kind of what's been suiting my style a little bit recently. We're running a 1-2-2 passive 1-4. I've noticed this year I've been able to play a lot better off the trap. I feel like aggressive gets a little bit too risky for me at times, so I'll do a little bit of a rundown of like everything really quick. Or if you guys aren't really trying to hear for, if you guys aren't here for like the explanation of everything, I'll kind of just go through everything. So for lines 1 and 2, we do these two here. We kind of alternate that, and then those are the D pairs there. But here, yeah. So I'll kind of break it down for you guys. The 1-2-2 passive. I kind of like my guys not being all the way back. I don't mind them. I like being able to, have them all back, but being able to choose when I want to push. And so this is kind of what the strategy of I've been using for that. They've been doing really well for me, honestly. The 1-4 has been really good this year, and I think it's been good in every year, honestly. So that's been working. I've been doing full trap recently. Standard pressure, I've been kind of flipping in between these three right here. Full attack's a little bit crazy this year, and conservative defensive lead is a little, too slow for me. So I'm kind of switching in between these three. I'm sticking with standard right now, but if I'm down, I switch to aggressive. If I'm up, I can switch to conservative. I've been on protect net recently. Could very well change to contain puck very soon. I've been switching between these two a lot. Everything kind of up has been really aggressive for me. And I just not like how I've been playing defense recently. So protect net and contain puck have kind of been my two things I feel like that fit my style best. Collapsing, I haven't been able to really learn staggered and tight point recently. I just can't get used to it as of right now, to be honest with you. But I'm sure I'll figure it out. As of right now, I'm sure I can collapse. Passive box, nothing really crazy. I feel like it's just the best penalty kill strategy in my opinion. Overload for power play. I've seen a lot of people do shooting, umbrella, stuff like that. I don't know. Overload's kind of just just really easy with me. I kind of understand that strategy a lot better than the others. Blue to blue, I feel like that's really good with leave zone early. You notice it when your guys are kind of flying the zone. Like, you can really notice it really catches some guys off guard. So I've been running this recently, but sometimes if the guy's doing really good at picking off those passes, I'd maybe switch to close support and stuff like that. We'll run into the offensive lines here. Here are the sliders and all that stuff for the offensive line. I've been running offensive lines 1 and 3 behind the net, and lines 2 and 4 overload. For me in my state right now is I feel like I don't want to be as predictable as some other players. I want to be able to switch it up and have my opponent guessing where I'm being, which is exactly why I alternate these strategies here. If you're constantly, like in between, behind, and then overload, they don't really have a rhythm or a pattern to solve your offensive play in the zone. So it makes it a lot tougher to defend you. So that's why I've been alternating between the two. Even, to be honest with you, like sometimes I run, all behind the net, but just different sliders. This slider, in my opinion, is the most important slider in the game, honestly. Especially, well, obviously offensively. The cycle shoot slider really shows like you can really get your guys skating like in multiple different directions. It really hypnotizing your opponent, and it's just like it just opens up a lot of passing plays depending on what slider it is, and it's all kind of just personal preference under that. Carry dump is basically just how hard your forwards hit the line with speed. I've been liking this on 0, like in mine controlled recently. Energy at 10, no block, or block at 10. I want my AI to block the shots, and energy I've always been the guy that just likes my AI going full speed. But yeah, those are the offensive line strategies. Here's the defensive pair strategies. All three are on 0. Nothing crazy there. I want my defenseman to go back as much as possible, and I don't ever take D to D, so it wouldn't make sense for me to put the slider up to shoot. I would just put it on cycle because if I use my defenseman, my whole goal behind it is to put it back down low for the forwards. So that's kind of my whole strategies behind that. Couple disclaimers out now after explaining what all my strategies do. These are probably not gonna work for you like 100% perfectly for you guys, honestly. I think I get tons of questions like this about, oh, like, what are your strategies? Like, I want to copy them. I don't really recommend copying strategies for people. Everyone plays different, and everyone is different in their own way, and so strategies aren't always going to align with people. That's why I've always been preaching for people to learn about strategies and what they do and how they affect your game. And so that's what it's worth for me. You know, I've done pretty well in some decent in some big tournaments and stuff like that, and it's because I've learned strategies and what they can do for me and what fits my style. And this has been fitting my style a little bit this year. Another disclaimer is that these are my base strategies heading into a game. I kind of touched on it a little bit earlier, but if I'm down in the game, let's say I'm down, 4-3, 5 minutes left in the third period, I'm gonna switch it up to probably, I don't know, 1-2 aggressive, 1-2 red, let's say. I don't know, like, shoot this up all the way, full tap. You know what I mean? Like, you're gonna wanna, be a lot more aggressive, obviously, because once again, you're trying to create more offense, stuff like that. Be a lot more, you want the puck in your hands, and so you're willing to take that risk to take a puck, obviously, because you're down, right? But let's say you're up 4-3 or 5 minutes up in the third period, you're probably going to want to shoot this down. I mean, I'm already on full trap, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, you can probably shoot this down a conservative. But it's stuff like that. It's all about kind of reading your opponent, what's the situation in the game, all that stuff. It all factors into strategies. And another thing is, strategies aren't gonna, I would say, win you hockey games. These games, like, don't get me wrong, strategies help you out so much, and they're very, very key. But it's someone's strategies aren't gonna beat someone who has better skill. That's kind of what it is. Obviously hockey's weird where, you can run into a hot goal. He makes a ton of different saves. Sometimes you don't get the balances one game. All that stuff kind of factors into games, wins versus losses and stuff like that. But strategies aren't going to win you a hockey game. It's going to help you win a game. You're still going to have to put your IQ and your thumbs behind your controller and help you have these strategies help you win those games. So obviously sometimes maybe it's just a strategy fix for you guys to help you guys, these plays are opening up, now this is winning me more games. But there has to be the IQ and the thumbs behind it to win you games as well. So that's about it for the strategy video. Hope that it kind of explains a little bit what my strategies do for me. If you guys want to figure out what each strategy does, I explained every single strategy on Henrik's channel. If you guys want to go take a look at that, I'll leave a link down in the description once again. We did a really good job over there, and I've seen a lot of positive feedback on it. I've got a lot of good comments with that. So if you guys want to go check that out, I'll leave a link to that in the description. I stream every single champs games, rivals games, packs, all that stuff live on my Twitch. If you guys like to go check that out, it'd be much appreciated. I'll leave a link to that in the description. If you guys like to join my Discord, know when I'm live next, I'll leave a link to that in the description as well. Twitter and TikTok we posted on recently, so if you guys like those, hit those and follows. Be much appreciated. And everyone, take care.